everybody, so it's been a while, but I just wanted to make a special video. Of course, St. Patrick's Day is over, like it was last month, but I even though this is about something that's Irish, it doesn't necessarily be for St. Patrick's Day because it happened after St. Patrick's Day. So I had given my boyfriend Boyle a Claddagh. As of today, we've been together for like 10 months now, and I had given him a Claddagh, and he just got me a Claddagh on Sunday too. So now we have exchange wins, and I took pictures and everything. And so for this Claddagh, I will show you it in a moment. For this Claddagh, I feel like because it's a certain kind of rain, part of another tradition, Irish, which I'm part Irish, I had to do some research on the Claddagh before I buy it and present it to my boyfriend. So I known how to wear the Claddagh and like what each thing on the Claddagh represents, and like I know the story that comes with it, and it's very romantic, and I want to share with all you guys. So this is the box that the ring is in. We've only been together for like 10 months, but it's like he really loves me and I love him. Here's the ring itself. Now with this ring, see, mine is small because I have small fingers, but his is huge because he has big fingers. But yeah, I'm a 5.5 and he's a 10.5. But yeah, what each thing on the Claddagh represents is that the heart means love, the crown means loyalty, and the hands means friendship. So, like he's like a best friend, a lover, and someone that's very loyal on one into one. Pretty. But yeah, so I really like what this ring represents, and it's like a lot of symbolism on this ring, and I like more, but I like symbolism a lot. So the story behind the Claddagh, and too bad I don't have an Irish accent because I can't really say that in a cool way. But yeah, the story behind the Claddagh there's like a few different stories, but there's one story that's like the most common one, and like I've seen a lot of videos about. It's about like the name Claddagh came from a small fishing village in Ireland by Galway, and there was like this guy Joyce that came from Claddagh and had a lady from in Galway, and one day, like he was a business. He likes to make jewelry and it was very much in trade. So one day he went over to his lady and told her that like he'll be gone, but he'll be back soon. Don't worry about me. Don't worry. Don't miss me too much. And you know that thing. And this happened like years and years, like centuries ago. And so he went off to go to the Americas to do some trading, and then along came a ship with pirates, and they kidnapped Joyce and brought him to North America, or North Africa, and so he became a slave, and he was sold to a man who, of course, was like a jewelry smith or whatever, was like making jewels. And so they work out a deal. Like he'll be a slave for him, and he'll make jewelry for people, and they'll be in business and all of that. So he was a slave for this guy for like 14 years. And during this time, he thought about his lady that he left back at home in Galway, and he just didn't want to forget her. And so what he did, he made okay. Oh, it's right here. Yeah. He made his Yeah, I'm gonna take it out of my box again. Yep, he made the ring. Like what I've said before, the heart means love, the crown means loyalty, and the hands means friendship. He made this ring, and he kept it with him, always thinking about the love that he left behind. Until like after 14 years, the king back at home in England, who was the king of both England and Ireland, said in his speech about freeing the English subjects in Ireland. And so of course they got the news. He realized he's a free man. He can go back to his love. He told his master that he was gonna leave. He's a free man. He's gonna be going back to his love. And the master thought of a scheme because he wanted to keep his partner with him, to keep him being in business. So he says, you know what? I will have you to have equal partnership of the business. 50-50. How about that? And so Joyce thought about it, reached into his pocket, and was like, no, tone him down because he's thinking about his love. And he's like, I really have to get back to her. I love this lady back at home in Ireland. I have to get back to her ASAP. And so the guy thought again, if there's a woman you want, how about you marry my eldest daughter? And so, of course, Joyce thought about it because he'd been eyeing that lady for a while now. He reached into his pocket, and the crown of loyalty was poking at him. And all of that came to his heart and his brain, and he was like, no, I just cannot accept. I have a lady that's waiting for me in Ireland who I'm faithful to and I love. And so the guy had no choice but to let Joyce go. And so Joyce went off back to Ireland, back to Galway. But he was nervous. He was nervous that maybe after all this time, his lady had moved on. That maybe she'll be with someone else and they would have a family together. He got to the house, he got to the door, he knocked. And who opened the door was the woman that he'd been waiting for so long. And there's no one else in the house. She was happy to see him. And so Joyce went down on his knees, realizing that his lady has been faithful to him all those years, and stuck out the Arlen and say, will you marry me? And of course the lady said yes, and they lived happily ever after. And it's very romantic. Now, of course, when I presented the Arlen, I hate this one, to Briar, I told him like the whole story, what each part of the Arlen represents, because like I just need to be very knowledgeable about the win as I'm presenting. So how you wear it is like you can choose what this ring like as a status to your relationship. So that's why it's like I prefer boys just give me this win, and that way like for each chapter of our relationship we would just switch the win around. So he wouldn't have to like actually buy me another win, because like wins are too expensive, and it's all about like the symbolism and the love behind it, not just how much it costs, you know. So I wear it. You can even buy this for yourself if you want to just be devoted to Ireland and Irish. So you wear the ring on your right hand with the heart facing out, which means that you are single and you're ready to mingle and you're looking for love. When you wear the ring on the other way, on the left hand I don't know, on the right hand, yeah, this is right hand. On the right hand with the heart facing towards you, that means you're in a relationship. And you're committed, and you found love. So that's where I'm at. That's like the ring on this hand, on the right hand, with the heart facing toward me. Same as bio, because we're committed to each other, we're in a relationship. We found love. And then, let's say if bio ever proposes to me, the ring will be on the right hand with the heart facing away from you, which means engage. And then when the couple gets married, they can turn the ring around, stay on the right hand with the heart facing towards you. So left hand with the heart facing out, it means looking for love. And then on the right hand again with the heart facing in you means found love, you're in a relationship. On the left hand with the heart facing out means engage. And then on the left hand with the heart facing towards you, marriage. And I just feel like this ring is perfect to be like a multi-purpose ring, and therefore he wouldn't have to buy another ring just to do something else. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new. It's a really cool tradition, and it's a really cool ring and symbolism that represents so much, not just one. I'm very much into like Irish traditions and Ireland and all that cool stuff. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you another time. Bye everybody, take care.